Now at this time, Irina Quintanilla, Senior Class Vice President, will lead us in the pledges.
Yeah, Irina!
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
The national anthem will be played by the SHS Band under the direction of Mr. Robert Flores. You may now be seated. Please welcome Senior Class President Ella Troop for our class greeting.
Family, friends, guests, mentors, SHS staff, and most importantly, Sinton High School Class of 2023, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to tonight's graduation ceremony. My name is Ella Troop, and I am the Senior Class President. First of all, please join me in a round of applause for our amazing class. First off, I would like to say I'm surprised to see Blake Hader here, considering he is always out of town, competing in something, refusing to lose, and bringing honor to Sinton, Texas. And that leads me to this. When I say we are an outstanding class, I truly mean we are an outstanding class. Many of us are the 1% of the 1%, and that is across all fields. Among us tonight is a Terry Scholar who also happens to be a world record holder, national extemporaneous speaking champion, and a Texas FFA vice president with countless more accolades under his belts. With equally as long as a resume, it's unbelievable we are graduating with a USA Baseball gold medalist and two-time 18U USA Baseball alumni, Texas Gatorade and Texas Perfect Game Player of the Year, the list goes on. We have 10 athletes committed to further their athletic and academic career on collegiate scholarships, and 16 career-ready certified medical assistants. I could name many more, but we would be here all night. And to think, all these exceptional kids have been driven by their own passions in their fields and their desires to be the best they can be, without care for recognition. Yesterday, we all walked out of the doors of SHS for the last time, But the job is not yet finished. Our success is only just beginning. To start, Sinton Pirate Baseball still has another state championship to win. Good luck tomorrow, boys, and good luck everyone in all your endeavors. Now, at this time, if you would like to participate, please bow your head and join me in a short prayer to get this evening started. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for all the wonderful blessings that you have given us. We thank you for these gifts which we love and for the work you are continuing to do in our lives. During this session of new beginnings, we ask that you would make our path clear. We ask that you keep our footsteps firm and remind us that you are with us, always. We ask for your wisdom and clear direction over our lives, that you would give us understanding beyond our years. Please allow every gift and treasure you have placed inside our lives to grow and develop and allow us to bring you glory. And tonight we also remember Alistair Zimmerman, one of our own classmates who is with us in spirit. Ever this day be at our side to light and guard, to rule and guide. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Again, welcome to tonight's graduation of the Sinton High School class of 2023. Seniors, your path to this graduation is marked by the numerous accomplishments printed on the back of tonight's program. Each of you have directly contributed to these vocational, academic, artistic, and athletic accomplishments. You have made Sinton High School in Sinton, Texas, a better place with your efforts. Each and every one of you have gone through personal challenges to sit where you are sitting tonight. Each and every one of you have already demonstrated numerous accomplishments throughout your high school career. I challenge you not to let these accomplishments be your last or your greatest. You can and you will continue to make the world a better place. Sometimes we get knocked out of our comfort zone or experience setbacks to our goals. A true pirate will always get back up and continue the journey. The world awaits the future successes of the 2023 Sinton Pirates. I have watched every one of you grow into fine young men and women and will forever be proud to have you all represent a part of our family. You were never alone on this path, even when you felt alone or wanted to be alone. Your accomplishments have been supported by your families, your teachers, your coaches, and your community. With the parents, guardians, grandparents, aunts, uncles, teachers, coaches, and mentors of the graduating seniors, please stand and be recognized. Seniors, as you just saw by the number of people standing in recognition, you have more support and love coming from this committee than you probably never imagined. Never forget that. Never forget where you come from. Never forget what makes you who you are. Never forget the true meaning of the never-ending S. And never forget, once a pirate, always a pirate. Joining me tonight are distinguished guests for this evening. Representing the Sinton ISD Board of Trustees for the 2022-2023, President, Mr. Jimmy Alanis. Vice President, Mr. Danny Lobro. Secretary, Mrs. Robin Brown. And members, Mr. Sam Langford, Mrs. Carol Reagan, Mr. Israel Ethan Garza, Mrs. Crystal Saldana, and Mr. Patrick Hauser. Thank you for your service to the district and community. Representing the Sinton ISD Central Office Administration, Superintendent Dr. Andy Reddick, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Support Services, Mrs. Camille Kieschnitt, Assistant Superintendent for Business, Ms. Melissa Beriat, Director of Athletics, Mr. Michael Troutman, School and Community Relations Coordinator, Mrs. Eileen Troop. Also joining us tonight from Sinton High School, Assistant Principals, Mrs. Stephanie Hesseltine, Mr. Robert Flores, Counselors, Mrs. Candy Morris, Mrs. Carol Alanis, College and Career Advisor, Stephanie Dotson. Join me in one more round of applause of these guests in recognition of their service for the Sinton ISD students. Thank you. Introducing our honor graduate is Assistant Principal, Mr. Robert Torres.
It is my pleasure to introduce to you the 2023 Sinton High School honor graduate, Caden McCoy. Mr. and Miss McCoy, would you please stand while I introduce Caden? Caden, will you please join me on stage? Caden McCoy is a third-ranked student in the graduating class of 2023. Throughout his four high school years, Caden holds an accomplished curriculum vitae, which includes accolades and experiences in areas of scholarship, service, mentorship, and leadership. To date, Caden's impressive scholarship agenda includes 25 advanced courses, and his academic scholarship eligibility totals more than $175,000. Caden holds memberships in the National Honor Society and AVID programs and is a varsity 2 sport letterman. For 2 years through these programs, he mentored elementary age students at our local schools. He is also an active community service events held by our Pirate Athletics program, working with our youth at football and baseball summer camps and volunteering time for Sports Booster Club. Beyond all of his academic and athletic endeavors, Caden holds the highest regard for his faith and his relationship with our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He's an active member of the Sacred Heart Catholic Church of Sinton, where he provided service to his parish as an altar server and usher. In addition to his mentorship, service, and scholarship, Caden demonstrates exemplary leadership on the football and baseball fields, being a varsity athlete for 4 years while maintaining and developing impressive scholarship and service agendas. He received numerous accolades for his athletic academic achievements throughout his varsity athletic years. Caden has been named the Texas High School Coaches Association Academic All-State Baseball and Football recipient, second team, first team All-District outfielder, Sinton Athletics Pirate Fighting Heart recipient, with further achievements including the 15-4A Division II Football Academic All-District and All-District Offense First Team, UIL Class 4A Baseball State Champion, UIL Class 4A All-Tournament Team Outfielder, Football Academic All-District Recipient, the Spanish 4 AP Medallion recipient, STEM Cord and Capstone Certificate recipient, and the Red Cord recipient, to name a few. Caden's post-graduation aspirations include continued athletic academic successes as a pre-med major and collegiate baseball athlete at Howard College. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for Caden McCoy.
Thank you, Mr. Torres, for introducing me. I'd just like to start off the evening by thanking everyone for joining us today in this milestone we have been preparing for our entire lives. It is with great pleasure that I thank my family, friends, coaches, faculty, and fellow graduates of Sinton High School for being here today. Most importantly, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. It is through him that all things are made possible. It is truly an honor to be able to come before this great community and leave a few words of wisdom for those who wear, will wear, or have worn the maroon and white of Sinton ISD. These past 4 years have seemingly flown by in the blink of an eye, leaving some of the best memories imaginable with the greatest peers possible. As a class, we survived the pandemic, a shutdown to our freshman year academic and athletic careers. And it was a noted hardship to our country. Not only did we survive, but we adapted and excelled through COVID, making many amazing memories and achieving great success. However, I am not standing here before you today to talk about this success. Success comes at the expense of failure, but through failure, we are given the opportunity to better ourselves. It is with failure we are given the chance to develop an even stronger and more resilient mentality, providing us with the tools for success that we need as we face the many challenges we will go through in life. Throughout your life, you will probably fail way more times than you will ever succeed. At least I know I have. I have learned to let these defeats set the stage to reach my goals. Failure teaches us to be better problem solvers, communicators, and leaders. One of the most important things I have learned in my life is that failure is the best judge of character. Everyone fails at some point in life, but it takes a strong-minded, willing, and devout person to push through failure and eventually reach success. The manner in which we navigate these experiences can open new doors of possibility. You can either make excuses on why you failed and ultimately shut yourself out of great opportunities that may lie ahead, or you can tackle your loss head-on, learn from your mistake, and give yourself a chance to survive, to thrive and succeed. The truth is, every excuse you make for your failure takes you further away from reaching your full potential. You must trust the process and face whatever obstacles lie ahead. You can never let failure interfere with God's plan. Bo Jackson, one of the most talented and well-known athletes ever, saw great success in both professional baseball and football, but suffered a career-ending injury in the midst of his greatness. When asked his perspective on the end of his athletic career and how he achieved such great success in a short amount of time, he responded, "Set your goals high and don't stop until you reach them." This quote has always stuck with me because in baseball, failure is a consistent part of the game. Nothing is guaranteed, and the moment you start to get complacent or think you're better than the game, you are humbled in an instant. However, it is how you respond to failure that ultimately determines if you will exceed in reaching your goals or not. This reminds me of the 2021 baseball season. After coming back from the crazy COVID year, our young team was just finding our groove on the field. The season began with challenges and struggles, losses and failures, which provided us with opportunities to learn and better ourselves as a team. which ultimately led to us playing as one of the best teams in the state. However, after having an amazing 33-5 season, we fell short of winning the state championship, losing in the state semifinals. Being so close and coming just short of our state championship goal left us heartbroken but eager for more. So we picked up the pieces, learned from our mistakes, and got right back to work, knowing for certain it was not the end of our story, but only a small chapter in this amazing journey. You cannot let one loss, one fall, one rejection, or whatever letdown it may be define who you are. Use failure as an opportunity to develop a plan of success. Challenge yourself to improve, control what you can control, and commit to your goal. We knew what we had to do in order to succeed and excel. So we set our minds and our hearts to it, and with that, we turned around and had one of the greatest seasons in Texas high school baseball history. With the 36-1 record and winning both games in the state tournament with dominating 9-0 performances, bringing home a state championship and making a name for ourselves and being seen as one of the best high school baseball teams in the nation. We could not have done it without our amazing coaching staff. Coach Adrian Alanis, Andy, Chubbs, Coach Rod, and CJ Martinez. These great accomplishments stem from the failures in past years, which lit a fire under us and made us realize just how much we were willing to do in order to succeed. This feat was founded within the confines of failures which we experience as a team and on a personal level. Personally, I apply life lessons learned from the game of baseball in my life regularly and vice versa. Baseball isn't just a game played on the field. It is a testament to our daily life which teaches you important morals and life lessons throughout all the hardships life will throw at you. Just as I set my goals and develop a plan in the sport I love so much, I create a plan of action in my scholarly work as well. Challenges arise on the field just as they present in the classroom. At times, I do procrastinate and second guess my academic abilities. However, when I feel overwhelmed, I challenge myself to be the best version of myself each day. Learning from the struggles on the field and putting in the work, reflecting on past failures and success. I've learned to reflect on my failures to acknowledge areas of improvement, and this method has proven successful for me. Living life like an 0-2 count with your back against the wall can be challenging and intimidating, but you must be ready to conquer whatever is coming next. You're given one last chance, and what you do with that is up to you. You must trust in God's plan and in your abilities. You can fold under pressure, or you can step up and get the job done. Using this mindset will make you a stronger and more resilient athlete, scholar, and all-around better person. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6 says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." And this is my call to action to my fellow Pirates, past, present, and future. I ask every one of you that each day you commit to creating the best version of you, being just a little better than you were the day before. Just as I have learned to do, reflect on failures and use experiences gained in life to build your path to success, because success is possible. Making excuses and failing to attempt is the biggest failure life holds. Remember, any worthwhile accomplishment requires you to trust yourself fully, to reframe your failures, to risk mistake, all of which are responding variables on a path to success. With that being said, I leave you with this. Set your goals as high as you can possibly imagine and don't stop until you get where you're going. P.S. The Sinton Pirates baseball program is running strong. As we approach the fourth round, I ask for all the love and support of this community in this great chapter. We ask that you keep them and the coaches in your prayers. Go Pirates.
Introducing Our salutatorian graduate is Assistant Principal Mrs. Stephanie Hesseltine.
It is my distinct honor to introduce to you the 2023 Sinton High School salutatorian, Ella Moon Troop. Ella is the daughter of Darby Troop and Jennifer Troop. Ms. Troop and Mr. Troop, would you please stand while I introduce Ella? At Sinton High School, Ella has continuously been a high-achieving student, earning 13 medallions, 9 honor cords, and 5 stoles as representation, but her achievement truly shines through in all her extracurricular involvement. Ella has served as the treasurer and president of the Blue Ribbon 4-H Club and has served as the 4-H Healthy Texas and Healthy South Texas ambassador. She has also served as the president of the Student Council for 2 years and is the 2023 senior class president. On the competitive front, Ella has been involved in academic decathlon for 4 years, consistently medaling across subjects at local, regional, and state competitions. In 2022, she was the state champion in interview and economics, earning 2nd place overall individual in the honors division and leading her team to 3rd overall place. In April, Ella participated in her 9th consecutive future problem-solving state competition, placing 5th in state. Throughout her time with FBS, she's consistently ranked in the top 3 at the State Bowl, was the 2021 state champion, and has qualified for the international competition 5 times, placing 6th internationally in 2021. She's participated in PBS's Challenge game show for 4 years and was part of the finalist team in 2020. In 2021 and 2022, Ella was a member of the UIL District Champion Journalism Team, medaling across events and qualifying for regional competition. She's proven success beyond just academics. This year, she was the recipient of the Visionarios Youth Art Contest Caitlin Rogers Award for entering an art piece every year since 1st grade, placing nearly every year she's entered. Additionally, her art has been placed locally and regionally through the Visual Arts Scholastic Competition. Ella is also a Girl Scout and has earned both her bronze and silver awards. With all her involvement, Ella still found time to serve her community and her state. She has volunteered more than 200 hours of time for Sinton High School yearbook and photojournalism, anchoring daily announcements, writing stories for and editing the yearbook, and taking pictures at various school events. But she'd like to note that baseball is, of course, her favorite sport. Her most impactful volunteer work has been bettering the health of her peers by serving as a team ambassador for Say What? It's students, adults, youth working hard against tobacco. A youth-led tobacco prevention initiative through the Texas State School Safety Center at Texas State University. Over 4 years, she's dedicated over 700 hours of her time presenting at virtual and in-person events on local, state, and national levels, reaching thousands upon thousands of youths and adults. She consulted with American Lung Association on in-depth program that is now implemented in schools across the country. In January, she testified at the Texas State Capitol to urge the Senate Finance Committee to increase the Department of State Health Services funding for tobacco prevention programs. that legislation did indeed pass. She's managed to balance all of this while holding down a part-time job at the Rev. She goes in every morning before school between 6:15 and 7 a.m. and also works on weekends. Ella's most impressive accomplishment to date is a result of all her hard work and dedication throughout her life. In March, she received the news that she was one of only 10 incoming freshmen at LSU to receive the STAMP Scholarship. The 18th class of STAMP Scholarship is comprised of 272 exceptional students attending 36 partner colleges and universities across the U.S. and the U.K. Selected from over 473,000 applications, these scholars are passionate about using their talents to make a positive impact on their communities, locally and globally. STAMP scholars are chosen for their academic excellence, leadership experience, dedication to service, and exceptional character. Ella's scholarship covers the entire total estimated cost of attendance for 4 years of undergraduate study and also includes enrichment funds to be used for academic and professional development, such as study abroad, internships, and independent research. The STAMP Scholarship Program also provides the opportunity for scholars to network with an international community of peers and alumni. Ella has earned an additional $19,850 in scholarships. She will double major in biology and political communications at the Roger Hatfield Ogden Honors College at Louisiana State University. And she plans to pursue an MD and PhD thereafter. I welcome you, Ella Troop.
Thank you to Mrs. Heseltine for introducing me. Excuse me. It is said, life is a series of rooms, and who we get stuck in those rooms with adds up to what our lives are. I disagree. I think it's not the rooms themselves, but the doors we choose to enter, the doors we must exit, and what we do in those rooms we are stuck in that define who we are. Hey, it's me again, Ella Troop, this time speaking as your class of 2023 salutatorian. To start, I would like to say I wouldn't change a single thing about my high school experience. How could I? This year alone has brought me greater joy than I have ever experienced in my life. And I'm here tonight sitting near two of my best friends, surrounded by a truly exceptional class, with every person I love supporting me from the stands. Most importantly, my future has already been blessed by God. Remember when I said yesterday we walked out of the doors of Sinton High School for the last time? Well, I'll get to that eventually, but first I want to take us back to the very first set of doors we ever encountered, when we exited the hospital and entered the world for the very first time. It's difficult to thank the people who carried me out of the sliding doors of the hospital and into this world because, well, they did just that. Nonetheless, I will do my best. To my mom, you are the strongest person I know. I'm here today simply because I have made it my goal to make all your sacrifices worth it. You are my motivation and my support system. Not to mention, you're also the coolest person I know, continuously bringing the light into my life. And to my dad, thank you in one way or another for all the lessons that you have taught me and for always loving me. The next door I was carried through was at the home of my grandparents. For the next few years, that was also my home. I want to thank my grandparents to start for providing me my first residence and for all the years thereafter being my #1 supporters, even when it's hard to keep up with all the crazy things that I do. 4.5 years later, I walked back through those same hospital doors, excited as can be to meet the baby that immediately became my best friend. Chloe, you are truly the funniest person I have ever met. You have brought unbelievable joy to my life and have always been there to listen to my problems and to bluntly call me out when I'm the one making the problems for myself. Now, I'm very clearly missing someone, and that's because I can't quite pinpoint a door or a room to tie her to. It's more like she always finds a way to get to me. And if there's not an entrance, believe me, she will make one. To Grandma Eileen, thank you, first of all, for always finding me when I need you. I don't know where I would be, and for that matter, where the district would be without you. You are the most resilient woman I know, and I strive to have your drive and passion one day. Thank you. Another thank you tonight goes out to garage doors. By that, I mean my friends, who can often be loud and annoying, but I know they will always be there for me. They're the buffer between you and the outside world, making every day just that much easier. It was just about this time last year that the debate if there were more wheels or doors in the world went viral. We're gonna see how this goes after how little people stood up at the beginning, but I do want you at this time to raise your hand if you think there are more doors in the world. Okay, we got one person. Oh, we have a few in the stands. Okay, now raise your hand if you think there are more wheels. Okay, well, it's definitely wheels, but there are still a lot of doors, and there are equally as many people left for me to thank, and not enough time. If you have, at any point, been a part of my life as a family member, a friend, a classmate, a teacher, or a mentor, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Even if our time together was short, believe me, it's the details that determine our destiny. Now back to those doors exiting Sinton High School. You would think in 4 years, one would figure out which side to push on the first time. But that is not the case. You push on one side, no success. So then you try the other side, and still it does not open. You try one more time just to find out that the first side you tried was right. You just weren't pushing hard enough. If high school has taught me anything, it's that if you're facing opposition, bullying, hatred, or anything of that matter, you are doing something great. In fact, anyone who's doing great things is going to receive attention, and it won't always be positive. I challenge you to not use this as discouragement, but encouragement and assurance that what you are doing is right. To push against that door even harder. Believe me, it will open up eventually. And if you're struggling, know that God is with you, making truly good things happen in your life. You are never alone in this world. Overall, the hardest doors to break through are the ones that we put up for ourselves. When you tell yourself, there's someone better anyways. When you tell yourself it's impossible, you might as well not even try. When you tell yourself you just can't do it. That is when it's not the opportunities flying over you, but you who is avoiding the opportunities. I think everyone has experienced this. At least I can say I have, many times over. Despite my experience, some people are of the notion that things have been simply handed to me, and that the doors have always been left wide open, and that's okay. I can also tell you that if you walk through life with that victim mentality, you will get nowhere. Like constantly being trapped in a revolving door, you'll spin around and around in circles, walking miles but going no further, until eventually you fall down and the world keeps spinning around you. If you find yourself in that revolving door now or at any point in your life, jump out and run far, far away. Ultimately, what I have to say is this. If you don't like your life, change it. The power is in your hands. It doesn't have to start with a New Year's resolution or a huge unachievable goal that sets you up for failure to begin with. It starts with you, and it's never too late. Congratulations, class of 2023. May you knock down every door in your way may God be with you always, and of course, go Pirates.
It is now my honor and privilege to introduce to you the 2023 Sinton High School valedictorian, Meghal Patel. Meghal is the son of Varsha Patel. Mrs. Patel, would you please stand while I introduce Meghal? Meghal has achieved the rank of first in his class by always going above and beyond what was required academically. He excelled in all aspects of education and finished with countless hours of dual credit classes. In addition to basic academics, he excelled in extracurricular activities. He ranked first in academic decathlon for speech at state and placed fifth overall. He excelled in robotics and went as far as starting the computer science club at our school. He was a first-class president. Meghal needs no long introduction. His accomplishments and journey are known to the friends around him. So ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and pleasure to introduce to you our valedictorian, Meghal Patel.
I want to thank you, Dr. Science, for introducing me. It's kind of a little creaky. All right, this will work. Hello, parents, friends, and honored guests. I don't know what makes them guests honored exactly, but judging from all the other speeches I watched on YouTube last night, I think I'm supposed to say that. And teachers, counselors, admins, and of course, Sinton High School's graduating class of 2023. As we celebrate this once-in-a-lifetime day by wearing these wizard costumes and these goofy squares, let me congratulate you on one thing that is basically required by us by the government: graduation. Like all the other things in my school career, I procrastinated on writing this speech. And when I did start writing it, I had the biggest writer's block imaginable. I opened up my doc around 4 p.m., and I didn't start writing until 1:30 in the morning. Sure, I was stumped on how to start this speech, on whether to make it inspirational, funny, or sad. But it wasn't because I didn't have any ideas on what on. I was stumped because I didn't know how to fully encompass this incredible journey all of us experienced in a simple speech. But here's what I have written, because they wouldn't let just Mark Garcia do my speech for me. We've all heard our parents or someone else tell us to enjoy our school days because they are some of the best days we will have in our lives. When I was first told this in elementary, I refused to believe it, as learning my multiplication chart and writing a one-page story was the hardest thing imaginable. But looking back, we took a lot of the small things for granted. The biggest being nap time. I speak for almost everyone here when I say we need to make nap time a universal thing. Why did we ever stop it? It makes no sense. We walked down elementary without a care in the world, wearing bright neon colors and silly bands around our wrists. Those amazing Christmas parties right before Christmas break, where we would drink hot cocoa and watch Polar Express. The greatest school assemblies would be those in which Mr. Kippy would come in and randomly start riding a unicycle while reading a book. And the greatest day in PE would be when they brought out that big rainbow parachute. Then came middle school. This is the oddest times for everyone. And a lot of people hate recalling this unfortunate time in our lives. But those 3 years had a massive influence on who we are now. It was during this time we started making decisions on who we want to be. The question of what do you want to be when you grow up had more options than just a firefighter, cop, or astronaut. Of course, for me, the only options have ever been doctor or engineer. And sadly, they were the last years of the Scholastic Book Fair, where the only thing people ever got were smelly pencils, posters, chocolate calculators, and anything they could find that wasn't a book. But most importantly, it was the years that we saw high schoolers walking down our halls, and we actually had a thought about us in their shoes. Eventually, high school did come around, and we treated it like one of our assignments. The graduation was our due date, and as freshmen, we thought we had tons of time till it came. We pushed it to the side of our minds, focused on other things. And just like time flies when you do anything but homework, the first 2 years of high school lives passed in a second. Of course, it wasn't without some memorable changes. I remember the day before spring break during our freshman year. Me and 2 other friends had gotten in trouble for laughing too loud, and Mrs. Lemmel separated us. But she said if we behaved, we could sit next to each other after the break. Of course, that never happened. What was supposed to be only a 1-week break went into a 2-week break. And then mine and the others' entire sophomore year became a Zoom meeting. Junior year eventually came. It was one of the busiest for us all, starting for SATs, thinking about college applications, and being swamped in classwork. But finally, when it was all over, the deadline we pushed aside had become apparent when we saw our senior friends graduating. It was eventually our turn next. As we eventually pushed through senior year with extreme senioritis, this moment right now is the exact same feeling as closing down all of those tabs after finishing that one big assignment. Many of us right now are nervous for what lies ahead. They're scared for the changes that is ahead of us. And to that I say, it's perfectly reasonable. Many of us are going out to fend for ourselves for the first time in our lives. And as much as school has taught us, I don't exactly remember all the history or English lessons. But I do know that the mitochondria is the powerhouse itself. That will help eventually, right? I mean, it's gotta. But if I was to leave you with one thing tonight, I want y'all to stop focusing on the distant, but not so distant future. I want you to look at the people around you just one last time. Because even though this super important ceremony isn't the most unique thing, the memories they have made in the 13 years of school are the ones that are unique and the ones that we will carry for the rest of our lives. Thank you.
Seniors, please stand. Dr. Reddick, I present to you the senior class of 2023 for certification.
Honored guests, parents, guardians, family members, and friends of the 2023 graduates. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Sinton Independent School District, and upon assurance of the high school faculty that this class has completed the requirements of graduation prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Sinton Independent School District, it is my privilege to certify this 2023 graduating class of Sinton High School. It is with great pleasure that I recommend that you be awarded your diplomas at this time. Congratulations and go Pirates!
Soon-to-be graduates, except for the front row, please be seated. Seniors will now be presented with their diplomas in the following order. Honor graduates followed by the senior class in alphabetical order, followed by the potential summer graduates.
Last Pirate, Megal Raj Patel. Ella Moon Troop. Caden Harrison McCoy. Blake Austin Mitchell. Last Pirate, Caitlin Lorelei Castillo. Thomas Ward Barnick. Justin Alonso Molina Jr. Anna Marie Decker. Last Pirate, Braden Keith Brown. Cadence Marie Fox. Last Pirate, Blake Thomas Cater. Last Pirate, Sydney Janelle Muchler. Last Pirate, Brianna Alicia Martinez. Isabella Emily Fuentes. Ashley Elizabeth Gonzalez. Brianna Marie Adame. Last Pirate, Alexandria Gabrielle Aguilar. Last Pirate, Jessica Correa Aguilar. Mariah Taylor Aguirre. Last Pirate, Zachary Israel Alanis. Nadia Navari Alvarado. Jasmine Neve Amador. Crystal Elizabeth Ash. Last Pirate, Shane Dale Baylor. Joshua Eric Brimmer. Serena Jade Brown Rodriguez. Onyx Marie Burton. Avery Antonia Calverley. Jacqueline Nicole Canizales. Giselle Ray Cantu. Jalen Deshay Castillo. Isaiah Machiavelli Cervantes. Nicole Alize Cervantes. Lauren Nicole Chavez. Last Pirate, Jared Anthony Contreras. Luke Austin Davis. Zoe Jane Davis. Jonathan Ray De Leon. Louis Jr. De Leon. Isabella Marie De Los Santos. Last Pirate, Logan Leon Dewald. Slayton Cooper Dawkins. Isabella Francicia Doria. Adam Lorenzo Echavarria. Michael Lee Echavarria Jr. Last Pirate, Leland Jacoby Flores Reina. Xavier Alexander Franco. Israel Xavier Galicia. Gloria de Los Angeles Gallardo. Ella Celeste Gomez. Last Pirate, Catalina Reve Garcia. Mark Anthony Garcia Jr. Last Pirate, Maximo Rodriguez Garcia III. Olivia Alize Hernandez. Rosalind Christine Hernandez. Christopher Samuel Hinojosa. Josiah Esau Howard. Sadie Sue Hull. Callan Michael Kieschnick. Xavier David Nicholas King. Last Pirate, Mia Marisa Longoria. Camden Bryce Lopez. Cassandra Nicole Lopez. Last Pirate, Liberty Marie Lopez. Rylan Cruz Lopez. Sebastian Gabriel Luna. Emily Grace Maddox. Ruben James Magana. Angel Avery Maldonado. Jaron Oscar Martinez. Jason Michael Martinez. Last Pirate, Justin Anthony Martinez. Sarah Lynn Martinez. Last Pirate, Isaiah Joseph Mata. Last Pirate, Summer Rose May. Last Pirate, Jacob William McClone. Last Pirate, Ashley Joyce Mead. Last Pirate, Lindsay Jewel Mead. Victoria Lynn Medina. Pedro Rocha Melendez. Marisol Ana Mendieta. Abigail Maida Monreal. Sean Gabriel Morales. Renee Nino. Jonathan Lee Obeda. Robert Anthony Ortiz Jr. Last Pirate, Karina Atiana Padilla Pena. Isidro Pardo IV. Last Pirate, Kendall Madison Passmore. Jeremiah Nicholas Pettis. Ray Pettis III. Caden Cole Provins. Last Pirate, Lindsay Michelle Puente. Last Pirate, Erina Siana Quintanilla. Sienna Sofia Ramirez. Justin Angel Ramirez. Rodney Elijah Ramirez Jr. Last Pirate, Tyler David Ramirez. Anne Marie Morataya Ramos. Christian Isaiah Reyes. Alina Neve Rhines. Aiden Mason Rios. Genesis Ian Rios. Faith Hope Rivera. Zach Taylor Rivera. Last Pirate, Nancy Angelina Rodriguez. Last Pirate, Shania Kaylin Rodriguez. Marianne Romero. Enrique Rosales. Andrew Joseph Ruiz. Serenity Unique Salazar. Ariel Layla Sanchez. Nevea Lynn Sanchez. Zachariah Henry Santillana. Adrian Sepulveda. Robert Renee Serna. Kelby Nicole Smart. Chloe Marie Solis. Last Pirate, Jaquay Ali Stewart. Last Pirate, Lance Andrew Thompson. Last Pirate, Ethan Andrew Trevino. Ariana Nicole Trujillo. Michaela Nicole Vargas. Christopher Aaron Vela Jr. Layla Marie Villa. Jarrett Dalton Wadavat. Daniela Nicole Zapata. Mariah Nicole Zapata. Last Pirate, Alistair Logan Zimmerman. Summer graduate, Janelle Aaliyah Melendez. And summer graduate, Daniel Scott Cantu.
Students of Sinton High School, please rise. At this time, as a sign of your official graduation, move your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left. Thank you for your attendance this evening. To conclude the ceremony, please rise for our alma mater and fight song.
What about Bone Crusher?
Blue and white, Sinton High, long may you live. To the world a guiding light, knowledge give. Never shall your name rebel. Never shall your prestige fail. Maroon and white, to greater heights, hell, hell, hell.
Where's my boyfriend?
I'm not a summer grad. Bro, this is a fucking scam though. Imagine being like y'all have an extra hat anywhere?
Shane, you better put your hat back on. This is mine. I saw where it fell. No, you better put your hat back on. Your hair's a roast.